lights out. And I pose the question to you: is Michigan the best team in the nation? Hmm. Well, everything says they're close. Their defense right now, let's keep it real. They're playing much better than Georgia's defense. Offensive wise, they got a little bit of you know, a little bit of junk in the trunk, but they got a good physical offense that really takes care of their business. Their offensive line is by far the best in the nation. Their defensive line is one of the most physical in the nation. And then they got themselves two of the best running backs in the nation as well, too. And then they got some really athletic wide receivers, and that quarterback of theirs will be playing on Sunday. So they have a team. They have a full unit. They have every special team, every defensive unit, offensive unit, all clicking on all cylinders, man. And they're all playing as one right now. And Michigan is tough. I say they're the best team in the nation right now because pound for pound, they're probably playing against teams that really are physical and very nasty, you know, and they try to hurt each other in the Big Ten. You know what I mean? I know they try to hurt each other in the SEC, but it'd be accidental in the SEC. In the Big Ten, they really know if you hurt one of the better players on the field, that's an advantage for your team. And that's the mentality that the Michigan Wolverines had to go against week in and week out. But at the end of the day, they're a confident bunch and they've been able to keep their focus. Before it was like they were trying too hard to impress the nation. Everybody was trying too hard to make Harbaugh the Messiah, but they didn't really see that Harbaugh was really building something really good there. Even though he got whooped by Ohio State, what, the first 7 times they went at it, it it helped him and molded him into a better coach. And this has put his team in position the same way the San Francisco 49ers were when once he got them all the way elevated to being the team that he envisioned. And this is exactly what's happening at his alma at his alumni. And it's something really incredible to watch. And everybody keeps saying, is he headed back to the NFL? Is this going to be the year where Michigan takes it all and he leaves? I'm going to say this: as comfortable as he is at Michigan, and the fact that he didn't get more penalized for the issue that he had at the beginning of the season, that seen coaches a decade ago get fired and lose all credibility as coaches, that means that you're pretty much untouchable. And why would you want to leave that situation to go to the NFL to where if you lose 3 in a row, you got all these armchair analysts saying that you need to be fired? No. And he knows he's going to make way more money coaching Michigan. Let's keep it real. He's going to make a ton more money coaching Michigan. And I think at the end of the day, the dollars mean the most to Mr. Harbaugh. So pretty much with that, that's just a good synopsis on what to expect moving forward. But Michigan right now has a big target on their back. And I truly do feel that Michigan is the best team in the nation. And they can go ahead and prove that in a few months, if they do make the Final Four, because they still got to get through Ohio State. But the advantage that they have this year over Ohio State, which used to not be an advantage, but now it is again, is Ohio State's coming to the big house. And Ohio State in the big house has had their woes. And we know last time they lost there, but they had won, 6 consecutive times there before that happened, or 7 consecutive times there. And that was probably a streak in itself. So all in all, the game is still going to be the game this year, but you truly do need to understand that Michigan is at a high level right now. Probably the only team in the Big Ten at this point in time is Ohio State that can really knock them out. And Penn State is right up there with them as well, too. But Penn State is still kind of leagues below both Ohio State and Michigan. But they got to prove it, year situation going on over there. And I think that they can do some proving if everything falls in line the right way. So there it is. There it is. That's my little 2 cents on who I feel is the best team in the nation going into week 7 of college football.